Well, here we are with adventurer extraordinaire Hannah White. Hannah has a new series on Channel 5 which we'll all be able to see in January. Perhaps, Hannah, you'd like to tell us what it is, why you did it, and what were your credentials for doing it?
Well, it's called Go Hard or Go Home. It's out on Monday nights, hoping 8 p.m. In January, and it is basically groups of people each week. So first week we've got doctors from the home county, second week we've got members of the WI from the north, and I take these groups of men and women and take them from a place in their life where they're maybe stuck in a bit of a rut or a bit overweight, undermotivated, and never really done anything for themselves. And I take them, give them a good shake, and then get them ready for an extraordinary challenge and adventure. I mean, something that they would never have believed in their life they could achieve. So, for example, our WI ladies from the north did a half Ironman in California. No mean feat.
Fantastic. And I guess the objective is twofold. One is for them to do that and the sense of achievement, but two, to not return to their former lives, for it to be life-changing?
Absolutely. I mean, the whole point of this was, one, to sort of give them a big shake-up and show them what they could achieve, and secondly was to make changes to their lifestyle that they could, you know, they could keep forever. That, you know, so a legacy that we could leave with them, and we have achieved that. I mean, it's absolutely incredible how these people's lives have changed. And for me, I've been lucky enough to experience that moment where you work for something, you train for something, you dream of something, and you cross that finish line, whether it's a physical finish line of a race, or, you know, whether you get the job that you've always wanted, or whether you suddenly go to France having learnt French and go, yes, I can speak this language. It's that finish line where you really genuinely believe you can do anything that you want to. And I wanted the confidence and experiences that I've been lucky enough to have and still continue to have, and I want to share that with as many people as possible. And here is a small group of people that we've managed to impact their lives.
Tell us about your own experiences over the years.
My own experiences, well, I have raced across the Atlantic solo 3 times. One time I was very young, I was 21, and I thought I could do anything. I thought I was unstoppable. And it turns out that actually I was stoppable, and I didn't make it to America. However, it was a very, very important lesson for me. And I went back and I worked very hard for 4 years to get back on the start line for the next one. And the next one came along, and I had done the right amount of preparation. I'd learned everything that I needed to learn to be there, and I made it, and I made it very well, and I came second in, you know, and my objective was just to make it to America. To come second was an incredible achievement. I missed out on the world record by 32 minutes.
Wow,
but
32 minutes in the whole Atlantic.
Yeah, I know, I shouldn't have had that cup of tea, but the point is...
You should have stopped at that service station, should you?
The point is that actually it's not about coming second. It's not about winning races. It's not about times. It's just about getting further and doing better than you ever thought was possible. It's about being the best version of yourself that you can be. And, you know, I had that experience and I went, wow, what's next? What can I do now? And I came back, having done that, a stronger, more confident person. And I have seen that exact same thing taking these 16 people through their paces over this sort of last 6 months.
Well, I think a lot of people need it. People get stuck in a rut, don't they? And they think it's unreachable, this type of experience. But it's not, is it?
No, I mean, you know, when I told one of our doctors what his challenge was, which is a 200-kilometre cycling event in the Pyrenees, bear in mind he was 64 years old, he was so cross with me. He said it was unachievable, he said it was irresponsible, but we just broke it down into really bite-sized pieces and took it step by step. And he got to the finish line, and he did it in the time, I shouldn't be telling you this, he did it in the time that, you know, was set by the race, and he crossed the finish line and went, I never thought I could do that.
Fantastic. So when I'm watching it in January, I'm guessing it's going to be emotional, and it's going to be inspiring.
It's funny to start with. I mean, there are some wonderful, wonderful moments. There's a brilliant moment where one of the WI ladies tells me how much swimming she's been doing and how much practice she's been doing, and we're on the start line in California for this half Ironman, and she turns around and she's got her wetsuit on back to front. And it's just that moment where you go, really, have you been doing lots of swimming? Because I'm not sure you have. There are some funny moments, there are some tears.
But you know what, that makes it better, doesn't it, in a sense, because if these people turn up and you look at them and they think, oh yeah, they'll do this easily, that's not the point, isn't it? It's getting the people who you'd look at and you think, no chance. But then they have to dig deep, don't they, and find something inside them.
And you know what? The human mind is far stronger than the human body. And, you know, these people are able to push themselves further than they ever thought possible. And yeah, there are some dark, deep, bad moments where, you know, I really have to give them a good kick. But they get there. And I am so proud of every single one of them. And even at times, there were moments where I thought, I'm not sure this is going to happen. But I'll keep telling them I think they can, and we'll see how we get on.
Okay, Hannah, well, it truly sounds fantastic. It sounds absolutely wonderful. You obviously enjoyed it. I can see it all over your face. And more importantly, there's probably a stack of people now, having spent some time with you, who've got a spring in their step as they go about their business now.
They're unstoppable, these people now. Honestly, they're unstoppable. They're always doing 10Ks this and bike races that. The landlords are going back out to Texas to do the full version of the race they did.
You've created a collective monster.
I love it. Come on, we want the whole country to do this. It's fantastic. But no, I'm so proud of them, and it's about their journey. Each of them has an individual journey, and it's amazing to look back at the beginning of their 12 weeks and see where they were and see them on the finish line, different people.
Okay, Hannah, remind us again, what's it called? When's it out?
Go Hard or Go Home, second week in January, Monday nights, Channel 5.
Okay, I shall go hard. Thank you.